Hello everyone and welcome to Mech Mechanic Simulator. We're going to dive straight in. Let's see what this is about. Well, it's kind of obvious, really. Mech Mechanic. So this is just going to be a quick video, hopefully. I'm going to go through what this is all about and maybe show some later in-game footage, hopefully.
You're finally here. Your competitors were not as lucky as you are, and they are still sitting in their holes. And you got this gem.
Okay, so standard keys.
You know how hard it was to find this place? And unregistered mechanics are still being prosecuted by the authorities. Since you're operating in a somewhat gray area, they'll surely make me your partner in crime. Screw me apart and make me a blender or some other tool. Just be careful, okay?
Okay, so we're an unlicensed mechanic. At the moment, anyway. Yeah, why not?
Here you can see the list of all currently available.
I guess that's the one. I've got to accept. Oh yeah, just skip this thing there. Takes too long.
We need to find out what's damaged in the mech. To do that, we will use this station. But first we need to clean the mech from all the...
Right. Yeah, high power hose, unexposed electricals will be just fine. Okay, so I just increase or decrease, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna match the lines and right, so you got one part there. Repair one part, clean the mech, okay. Press the button module, select one of the workbench areas to move it to. Okay, so it's right arm, go to one. Detach a few parts that are blocking the module. Aim a cursor at the blocking parts and remove them by holding down the leg. You can redetach parts that are highlighted in green, those that become red When targeted blocked by another part and need to remove first. Alright, okay, so if I highlight that one, it'll highlight that. Ah, got it, yeah. Path on the lift by screws, you need to remove them first. Head to the workbench and finally start fixing this machine. Okay. This must be workbench 1 then. Using the movement buttons, you can freely rotate the cameras around the module. Using the cursor, you can select the parts that interest you. Also, the damaged parts will also be visible. Okay, so that must be the damaged parts, and those are the bits that's in the way. Using Q and E, you can switch between the attaching and detaching modes, just like the assembly station. Use the cursor. Right, okay. Alright. Jesus. Okay, so looking down at there, that part and that part. This part. Oh yeah, because the screws are there. Okay. Now I need to take this bit out. Man.
I could have been an accountant or a lion tamer.
But the wires are there. I can get them really. Okay, so we've got to go into assembly mode. Click on the part. The part's knackered, so search in shop. Click on it. Buy one. Click the new part. And put everything back together, I guess. Yeah, check your objectives list, try pressing tab, and you can see that's all done. What we do, go back to the station, select assembly, click on that. Quite funny how you can actually put the screws in through the mech.
When you finish all of the
Alright. Okay, so go back to the office computer then. That Android's voice is going to get really tiresome after a while. I bet. And click finish job. And away it goes. So we got 9,800 for that. Now you can enter the short time. Let's have a look. press I. So these are all the parts and the prices. Check the stock price for buying the market really steel. Sell. Can't repair that, so little guide on the bottom tells you whether or not it's repairable or not. So we'll go on to the next one. That's more money, but it's 2 parts. I'll go. So what I can gather is you get the more work you do for each of the companies that's in the top. There's 4 companies, I think. Yeah. You can see where they've got all the zeros, the white symbols. They're the company's reputation. Once you get so much reputation with a company, you get prestige. Prestige you use to unlock various like workbenches and extra jobs. Wash his ass. You can actually see the parts highlighted. It'll flash in red as the damage to the parts, but you know
for the next paycheck, I'll get myself a laser cannon.
You're a robot, you don't get paychecks. Don't ask. You can see that I don't think it actually shows on this one, but you can see we've got 2 areas now. Now we've got to work on. So also, I'm guessing it'll be all about watching what you spend. Yeah, and that's quite it'll flash up as green to remove it, but it's not. I don't think you actually need it for these parts. Excuse me. So we're going to remove that, and that's the starting one. Removing that takes away that. So yeah, you got to watch the arrows to remove the parts. And we can get them cables. Go into assembly mode. Yeah, you can see that they're not great. We've got -2 on that. And I'll put these parts back. And that should be it done now. Those weren't fully unrepairable, so we may be able to repair them once we get the repairing station, but again, it'll just clutter up your inventory for now. You're bound to get some more at a later date. That's one done. Go over the next one. Let's see, that is Gotta go in this way, I think. We have to go. Oh no, we've got to never just take the clip off. $29, it's a repairable one. Minus the price for that one, that's good. Maybe you can zoom in and out as well, so if you get a really ingrained part and you're like, oh well, what the hell do I need to do, you can actually zoom in to check all the bits and bobs. Right, so I think we're done. Yeah, now if these still had issues, I believe they would still be red. I like how it moves the arm as well. That's pretty nifty. Okay, so I'll head up. You can also get different workstations like paint, sharp, rust remover and stuff. I'll finish the job. Away it goes. You can skip the cutscene by pressing right click as well. So we got 11,200 for that.
Finally! Now we are finally able to buy a mechanic license. Without it, we have no chance in getting bigger jobs. Better get it quick.
So click on we can continue on doing these until you get a lot more money, but for the sake of this, we'll just I wish I went on it.
Now we can create
you create your company logo. Yeah. And set your colours. Oh, I don't want that. And black. Of course, you can put your own name in.
Thanks to us starting a company, we will finally get the treatment we deserve. When it comes to hardware, the license...
Yeah. So, we've got no prestige at the moment, so everything's locked. You get a tablet. So you don't have to keep coming up to accept jobs. A decorrosion station, which takes off the rust. Welding station, but welds. Broken bits, I guess. Painting station, electronic station, not sure on these, calibration station. There's various different ones that you unlock up to the point where you get crafting station. Yeah, but I can't get any of them yet. Now I'm going to try and just do the ones because I don't have much money left, and if they require expensive parts, I'm not going to be able to. That's the only problem with getting a license now is we're now in a position where we've got any cash and we're probably going to have to get loans. So there's no cleaning on this one. So bottom right hand leg. It's got the issue. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little bit more complicated than what it was actually. So we've only got the one part to replace on this, which is good. And that's, oh yeah. This looks like it's going to be, can we repair that? We can repair that later on. That's actually increased by 9% over the base price. But we can still afford it. It just comes off what we get at the end. So rather than getting the 8,000 whatever it was, we'll be getting 7,000 or something. You can go this way to the office as well. There's a couple of ways up and down. Now I've done a few jobs but we haven't getting it. So we're getting some reputation for that. You see that's changed to 1. This is the different companies. So we've also got prestige, so we now can get a couple of stations, but I don't think we can afford we can get the tablet and maybe that one. I don't think
The decorrosion station allows us
to decorrode parts, yeah. Okay, so this is a decorrosion station. We've got one part we can use. So looks like you have to buy fuel as well. Use the station lasers to remove the rust from the part. You can increase change the size of the lasers when you're using QE, but be careful. If you use the laser for too long on a surface that's not covered in rust, you might damage the part. Okay, so it's just a matter of just taking off the rust with the lasers. I guess until that progress bar fills up. But be careful not to do too much, otherwise you'll destroy the part. I like the how the rust just flakes. Don't think you have to get every single bit off. But you do have to be careful where you go. Okay, so that's moved it up to the next level. Nothing else to use. Okay guys, so this is Mechanic Simulator. It's on Steam at the moment. If you want to see any more, leave a comment below. We'll continue on with the game. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.